It's my pleasure to address all of you and thank you for coming here. The Honorable Chris Bowen, Minister for Immigration and Citizenship, representing Prime Minister, the Honorable Junia Gillard, Senator Concetta Ferravati, representing Federal Leader of Opposition, Tony Abbott, Her Excellency Sujata Singh, High Commissioner of India, the Honorable Victor Dominello, Minister for Communities and Citizenship, New South Wales, representing Premier of New South Wales, the Honorable Barry O'Farrell, the Honorable John Robertson, State Leader of the Opposition, Members of Parliament, members of UIA, friends, and all people who have gathered here to celebrate India-Australia friendship with us. I welcome all of you and thank you for supporting this event and joining us to celebrate India's birthday. The presence of the state and federal leaders in this day is an indication of how important the Australian government regards and values our vibrant community. United Indian Association is the umbrella body that represents the Indian community, and our organization represents many language and cultural groups from various parts of India. Each state and region in India is a country itself, and trying to represent such a diverse group is a big challenge in itself, which we accept humbly. India is currently in a sweet spot with growth rates of over 10% expected for the next few years, and Australia has been shielded from the global financial crisis. Together, Australia and India and Australians and Indians have a lot to contribute to the world. Indian diaspora in Australia have over 200 years of history, and we have contributed to this nation with dedication and hard work. Today we celebrate and pledge to nurture the friendships that we have developed during these times. As children from our Australian Indian community achieve a high ATR consistently and take up higher education in large numbers, and our community excels in providing IT and many managerial positions in Australian corporate, and our elderly selflessly give it back to the mainstream community. We are aligned in our mission to make this adopted country of Australia as one of the best lucky countries of this world, and we will continue to do so. The phenomenal growth in India and the excellent results produced by Australian Indians has given the community a new confidence to look towards the future. As UIA completes 17 years of its existence as the premier body serving the needs of Australian Indian community, I stand before you in all humility and acknowledge the contributions of our past members and past presidents. However, just for the few next minutes, I'm going to throw modesty to the winds, just for the few minutes only, and mention what we've done in the last couple of years for the community. UIA, as Rohit has mentioned, UIA has been in the forefront of social and community development, supporting our young generation, seniors, migrants, women, and many individuals and groups from the subcontinent. We have been championing the cause for the inclusion of subcontinent languages such as Hindi, Punjabi in the national curriculum. We have provided support and counseling for Indian students when they badly needed it. We have been translating the government policies to its communities through various forums, seniors forums, women's forums, seminars on the business and trade are the activities that are held at regular intervals under the banner of UIA. I'm also mindful of the demands which members of the community have been presenting to UIA. Given that we have a wide cross-section of members of parliament from both sides of politics, I think this is the right occasion to echo the community demands and the concerns. One of them is the uranium sale to India, and is a very touchy subject for the community. And there is a widespread view in the community that Australia should supply uranium to India. India has been a strong supporter of nuclear proliferation. UIA has seen a number of students pleading for transport concessions in New South Wales. This will attract more international students to our state. There is also a strong demand within the community for senior concession cards for the parents who are on the bridging visas. I would appeal to everyone on this dais to look into these demands. And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Minister Chris Bowen for addressing the community demand of increasing the parent migration visas earlier this year. UIA has enjoyed a close and a rock-solid relationship with local, state and federal governments, as well as with Government of India through the High Commission and the Consulate General of Sydney. We appreciate the help given in the way of Premier's grant of $50,000 to UIA, which helped this function to be subsidized for our communities. We hope that such and similar announcements would be made by the governments this year as well. Building a community hall has been a dream of this UIA team. There are people on the ground collecting signatures today from the community to support this initiative by UIA. And I request everyone to come forward and sign the petitions. As we assemble here with the record crowds this afternoon, it is all thanks to the selfless dedication of hundreds of volunteers who have dedicated themselves for the past few weeks and for past few months to make this event successful. I am indebted to them for this work and my other colleagues at UIA, and have the same feelings for them. I conclude by mentioning the famous words of 10th Sikh Guru, Guru Gobind Singh. Deh Shiva Barmohe Ihe, Shubh Karman Te Kabhu Na Taro. That's Deh Shiva Barmohe Ihe, Shubh Karman Te Kabhu Na Taro, which means, O Lord, grant me the boon that I may never deviate from doing a good deed. God bless you all, and thank you very much.